What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to talk about, Loni Love, and many of you guys know that I love to get my roast on. But Loni Love, who is on The Real, who also is a black male basher to her own certain degree, and she has a struggle, European boyfriend who's broke, but she's weighed in on her opinion about the baby Dani Leigh situation. And she said something that, I can agree with, finally, all right? And that is, women need to have their own stuff so that nobody can tell you to get out of the house. Have your own stuff. I agree. Have your own stuff. And I think that's paramount, because for women to have their own stuff and for men to have their own stuff, it's great. Here's the big issue. Men don't give a shit. Okay? It wasn't about putting her out. It wasn't like Dani Leigh is hella broke. She don't have any money. She just didn't know anybody that lived there. She has money. It wasn't like she was just some chick on the street. The problem was, why did she pick that kind of man in the first place? And secondarily, why are you causing these kind of problems to that man to put you out? You see, again, we're talking about symptoms, not the cure. Okay? Prevention is better than diagnosis, Loni Love. Because if you were not dealing with that man in the first place, then you wouldn't have to worry about having your own shit. You wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Because you deal with an idiot, that's what you're working with. So it's good to have your own stuff. I'm not dealing with that. You're right. A lot of y'all have y'all own stuff, and either you're alone or you're dealing with a man that's broke while having your own stuff. To be honest, to me, I don't really give a damn. Long as you go somewhere, you can have your own place. Get the fuck away from me. Long as you do that, I don't care. And many black men don't care. Well, I'm just gonna talk about that. If a black man don't want to deal with you, he don't care if you have your own mansion. Go over there. And that's another thing that you need to learn how to do. I think going forward in black American life, from a very masculine perspective, I want to tell guys this, because this whole thing about female ownership and female empowerment, I think some black men are threatened by that. Not very many, I don't think, but you have some. Women want to own their own homes. Women want to own their own houses. Women feel like sometimes that success bothers guys. I think this is the point. Keep all of the buffoonery over there in my obsidian voice. That's where I'm at. You want to act a fool? Have your own house. You do it over there. You want to be recalcitrant? No problem. You do it over there. You have your own stuff. It don't matter to me. But one thing is for sure. You will not do it here. You will not do it here. That's for certain. Wherever you go, I don't care. Just like at the club. Remember at the club, at the end of the club? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. You can do the club don't care you go home, you got your own spot. As long as you take it over there, that's the issue. And you have so many sisters that say, well, in case I want to act a fool, I can go do it in my own house. Well, then, that's cool. But don't you want to be in a relationship? Don't you want to get married? Don't you want to have a man that can support you? Well, if the answer is yes and yes, then you having your own house don't really mean anything. That means you have to choose the right man, and that means you have to work on your people skills. You have to worry about working with people on the same level. That goes for black men too. Because a lot of black men, I'll tell you all the time, have your own stuff. Have your own independent stuff. But guess what? When you want to have a family, you got to be able to work with a woman. You want to have relationships with a woman, you got to have to work with a woman. It's effort you got to put in working with a woman, okay? You can have your own YouTube channel, your own business, your own person working, but if you want to grow, you got to work with people. You have to collaborate. You have to add value to people. Okay? You got to add value to people. You got to add value to people. That's what you got to do. But see, you see people like Loni Love, they're telling women, have your own stuff, so just in case you don't want to change your ways, you can go back to your house after being disrespectful, after being rude, after making the wrong decisions. You can at least go home by yourself. And I'm saying, you goddamn right. You can at least go back to your house by yourself. I don't care what you got. 33-bedroom house, 40-bedroom house, homeless. Don't matter to me. Go somewhere. Because it comes back to the point as a man, you won't do it here. That's the fact that you're not gonna do it in my presence. You can have more money than me or less. Wherever you do it, over there. And bad attitudes and disrespect will not be tolerated. Buffoonery, game plan, you will play them by yourself in your own house. And that's why, and I think a lot of guys, let them keep some of this poison that's been exhibiting with some of these ladies like Dani Leigh. As long as you do it over there in your house, I don't care. And I talk about this all the time about some people, and I know this is gonna be controversial. Some ladies and single moms, and some of the children that they have, not all, right? And I'm just what you're seeing in certain elements in Chicago, certain elements in Detroit, where it's unsafe. Okay. Listen, whatever y'all feel like y'all need to do to protest the system and to fix it, it's on you. Long as you do it over there. I don't care what you do. Southwest Philly. Okay. North Memphis. Hey, more power to you. I'm not even gonna criticize you. Just keep it over there. Keep it over there. All right? Long as you don't bring it to me, go take it there. So Loni Love is telling y'all ladies, like, right, have your own stuff. Take you and your shit over there. Because you're not going to do it here. Period. More black men need to stand on that. A lot of people in the black community that don't want to do right, underperforming, underdeveloping, over there. Obsidian voice. Over there. Take it back to your own house. Go back to your own block. Go back to your own projects. You're going to do it over there, but you won't do it over here. Not, and you're not going to do it in my life. You want to tear up your own stuff? You want to tear up your own communities? Be my guest. But you're not going to do it over at where I'm at. No, you won't. So keep them attitudes and them problems over there. And as long as you do it on your own time, I don't have no problem with it. Long as you leave me alone, that's all I care about. So Loni Love was right. Give her a round of applause. Do it over there on your own time. You won't hear nothing from me. I feel like there's a lot of black men out there that feel the same goddamn way. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.